Hey everyone, I'm Jacob Slade from SteamFirst.com, and today I'm reviewing Octodad, Dadliest Catch. This is a sequel to a cult hit indie game from a few years back, simply titled Octodad, but the development studio has given a lot more polish to this game since the original, and it's certainly shown and certainly improved the series. Now, the game is, of course, hilarious, and it better be. It's a game about an undercover octopus. He's posing as a dad, essentially. He falls in love with a woman, he marries her. She doesn't realize he's an octopus because he's wearing a suit, and there are bits and pieces of story and flashback in the game to fill you in on all of that, and I'd highly recommend you play this game. I'm about to tell you why. First of all, the entire game is made up of the humorous and also really enjoyable idea of making simple tasks difficult. So, simple things like mowing the lawn or maybe helping your kid out at the aquarium are made extremely difficult because you're controlling an octopus. You can't stand up very well, you can't move your arms and legs very well at all. Everything's slippy, slidey, the physics are crazy and hilarious, and the game actually does a really great job at doing this. The entire game actually is made up of different kind of mundane tasks that your average father would do, but they're made really fun, challenging, and humorous because you're an octopus. For example, mowing the lawn, just good luck with that. Wrap your tentacles around the lawnmower and swing your mouse around. It's hilarious, and it's also a lot of fun, primarily because it's so funny. And this game did have me laughing quite a few times. It's very interesting gameplay. It's not the kind of gameplay, when you think fun gameplay, it's not the kind of gameplay that something like Call of Duty or Battlefield delivers, but it's still very, very fun. I also love the graphics and the soundtrack of this game. You heard in the beginning of the video a portion of the theme song for this game, which I absolutely love. And the graphics are very cartoon style. It looks like something that could easily be on TV. It looks like a Jimmy Neutron type of show. It does a fantastic job of doing that. Also, things like the anti-aliasing and the high-resolution textures and things like that look very, very nice on this game. It's just a fantastic looking game, but it also does not require much hardware to run. However, the most impressive thing with the technology is they actually have some very, very good physics in this game. There's a lot of physics-based puzzles, and of course, the whole game is kind of centered around physics since you're an octopus and you can only control one leg at a time, and it's very awkward. But again, that's a good thing because the game takes everything that you're used to that would normally make a game good, like good controls, good level design. It makes that bad intentionally, and that's actually what makes the game so fun, because it puts you in the place of an undercover octopus, and an octopus does not have an easy time walking on land or mowing the lawn or playing sports with their kids. So the game portrays that, and it's hilarious, as I've said several times, because I was laughing out loud for a good portion of the game. Now, there are some enemies, and there are some stealth segments as well. When I say the level design is bad, I say it's bad in the good sort of way. If that makes any sense to you, hopefully it does. It's actually very good level design, but it's bad in the way that, again, most of the things you're doing are mundane tasks that are made fun because of the fact that you're controlling an octopus. The enemies are marine biologists, which I thought was very, very funny, and essentially the entire game consists of avoiding these marine biologists. It's mainly a stealth-based game. There's no combat. You cannot defeat an enemy, but you can sneak past them, going through vents, doing a bunch of different things, because octopi can fit through certain areas that perhaps the regular human could not. So that makes the level design really, really good. Now, my only issue with the game would be it is difficult to control. And as I've said, it is difficult to control for a reason. You're controlling an octopus, it should be difficult to control. That said, I don't care. It was very frustrating to control at times. I had to redo several areas of the game just tons and tons of times. If I had gone through the whole game without any problem, it would have been an hour and a half long game. Instead, it was about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because it was just so difficult to control it in some areas. And it wasn't just the fact that that it was difficult to control in the sense that, oh, you're an octopus, so you have trouble standing up, but it was very hard to get a sense of depth. It was very hard to actually move your legs to where you wanted them to go. So the controls definitely could have used some work, and that was actually very frustrating because I found many times in the game where I'd be laughing my ass off, and then all of a sudden I just get this stern look on my face and I realize I've been trying this for 10 minutes. Can I just get past this part of the game now? It is ridiculous. So there definitely is some contrast there between how fun the game is and how difficult it is to control, unfortunately. Now, story-wise, I think the game is very, very good. It's got great writing, great voice acting. It's very cheesy, but that's the point. This whole game is kind of a parody of a sitcom, a family sitcom, and a young children's cartoon kind of thing. So it's really, really funny. It's really fun to play. The only issue I would have is definitely the controls are really, really frustrating at specific points in the game. Most of the time they're fine, but every once in a while you'll hit a bump in the road. I do highly recommend Octodad if you're looking for a few laughs. It is a short game, so perhaps it's not worth your $15. You might want to wait for a sale or something like that, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.